Hello, this is Sonia, and as part of the IP project, I will be talking about remittances and its impact on Kerala economy. Remittance is a transfer of money, often by a foreign worker to an individual in their home country. According to the World Bank, remittances appear to be one of the largest sources of external finance in the developing countries after FDI and help these countries to generate foreign exchange earnings. India is currently the highest remittance receiving nation in the world in absolute terms, with Kerala obtaining the highest share among all the states. Kerala's economic upturn can be attributed to the economic reforms initiated by the national government in the mid-1980s, and also by the subsequent surge in remittances due to depreciation of the rupee in the post-liberalization period. Remittances to Kerala increased from 8.9% of NSGP in 1980-81 to 22.58% by 92-93, majorly as a result of currency devaluation. The following graph indicates the growth of NSDP and remittances in Kerala from 1980-81 to 2007-8. It reveals that NSDP of Kerala took an upward trend after 1987-88 and thereafter it started rising steadily. The impact of exchange rate reforms is evident on remittances as there was noticeable increase after 93-94. Remittances brought significantly additional income which raised the effective household demand. The economic reforms opened up the market and created a market for a wide variety of goods, which led to the growth of the economy. Remittances account for 20.69% of the state's NSDP at prices of prevailing in 2013-2014. Macroeconomic impact of remittances on Kerala economy can be studied by looking at the emigrant households versus the non-emigrant households. Remittances received by household members in the form of cash were Rs 5,509 crore for 2003. The cash value of goods, clothes, gold, etc. received from immigrants was 562 crore in 2003 as against 541 crore in 1998, indicating an increase of a mere 4%. The practice of bringing household goods, gold, clothes, etc. for members of the family has not kept up with the increase in the number of immigrants. Local availability of goods could be the reason for such a slowdown. In addition to cash and goods, households received 1,575 crore for the purchase of land, of a building or purchase of houses. An additional amount of Rs 319 crore was received by households for buying cars and motorcycles and for starting small-scale industries and for paying dowry. It's interesting to notice that the average remittances per household vary considerably by religion. The Muslim households have an average remittance of Rs 24,000, while an average Hindu household has an average of Rs 6,134 only per household. Moving on to the microeconomic impacts of remittances, it can be seen that the quality of housing has improved considerably when compared to the non-immigrant households. This could be because that housing is the very first priority for an immigrant. Kerala primarily uses wood for cooking. This has also been changed, with the use of LPG in cooking much more prevalent in immigrant families compared to non-immigrant families. It's also something to be noticed that the increase in remittance also increase the disposable income available to the families, which increase the number of consumer durables acquired. This included things like cars, taxis, telephones, etc. It's also important to notice that there was no significant difference between immigrant and non-immigrant households when it came to education and healthcare. This could be because Kerala households with or without immigrants, for them, education and healthcare are considered to be so basic that finances are not much of a hindrance to their utilization. Moving to the decline of remittance, it's predicted that the remittance can go down from anywhere from 5% to 10%. This could be because of various reasons. One of them could be a decrease in the outflow of migrants to other countries. It could also be because of an aging population. The population that migrated in the 70s and 80s has aged considerably. This could also be a reason for it. Also, the nationalization policies put into place by the countries has prevented migration considerably. Finally, an example of such a decline could be Natakat, which is where Saudi Arabian nationals are given much more preference for jobs compared to outsiders. Thank you.